Back with more Summit Sunrise on TV8 Summit. Glad you guys have been sticking around. Hope you enjoyed your morning. We're getting close to that 9 o'clock hour. We're not going to let you go yet. I'm not going to let you go yet either. I want to talk about a couple of tips here that are always good to remember when you're out on the slopes. For anyone to always remember, I think first and foremost, sunscreen. I mean, on any given day here at this elevation, even when we see some cloudiness or maybe a couple of breaks in sun, you can still get sunburned.
In fact, when it's a little cloudy and overcast, that's when the UV exposure can be at its worst. So sunscreen is not only a very smart idea, but it'll save your beautiful face.
Yes, so be smart, apply some sunscreen when you get on the hill. Also staying hydrated. Take a couple breaks after a few runs. If you feel like you have a little dry mouth going on, go find a lodge and get some water and hydrate.
Well, it's amazing when the temperatures are this low, people don't think about drinking water, but it is very dry out here and the physical exertion does dehydrate you very quickly.
Believe it or not, it's some good exercise out there.
Exactly.
Get the heart rate going. And then something else, wardrobe. That's something we can talk about a little bit more. It can be really tricky to dress in the mountains. What's kind of a procedure that you like to consider?
Like you said, it is tricky because the weather can change so quickly. My procedure is layers. Layers. You can always take them off if you have too much on, but if you don't have layers, you can't put much more on. So layer up and shed them as you need and put them back on if the temperature starts to drop again. Another big thing is try to stay away from cotton, especially cotton socks and cotton base layers.
Tip, yeah.
Yep, you want to keep with something like polypropylene or fleece.
Yeah, that's
is
right.
definitely a smart choice to staying warm and comfortable on the hill.
And like you mentioned with the layers, is that when the sun can break out like it has been on a day like today, something that you can shed off, maybe that base layer or that mid layer, and that way you can stay cooler. And always, though, keep in mind, don't forget, most jackets these days have some pit zips.
Yep.
It's worth zipping those down and let your pits breathe a little bit, let some of that heat out. Now, a couple of the most important parts, though, of your body to make sure you're staying covered, the back of your neck, the lower back, your wrists even, and of course your head where most of the heat escapes. So make sure those are staying comfortable.
Exactly, Ty. I'd like to point out on your little neck warmer there, that's an essential piece of ski and snowboard clothing. Keep that face protected from the cold wind. It even protects you from the sun. So
frostbite's no joke out here.
Oh, it really isn't.
It can happen quick,
Exactly.
When you start seeing little white dots on maybe your friends or any of your ski buddies that are out on the hill appear on their skin, the beginning stages of frostbite, make sure someone else is checking you out too. If you've been outside on a really cold day, it can develop pretty quick. Get inside and warm up those exposed skin areas. For sure.
Exactly. The more comfortable you are, the more fun you'll have, and it's as simple as that.
Myself. Well, Duncan here, it's been a real pleasure. You're like an onion. He doesn't make you cry, but he has layers. Duncan, it's been a real pleasure hanging out with you this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Have a great rest of your Sunday.
I will.
We get some turns in. What do you think?
Why not?
Maybe just even chair 7. I'm down.
The snow's so great. Let's do it.
The chair or the magic carpet. I don't know.
Maybe we practice your turns.
There we go. I should practice some turns for sure. I'm tired of doing this. All right. You guys also have a great rest of your Sunday. We're going to see you again tomorrow morning with a brand new live episode of Summit Sunrise back in our Silverthorne studio. So have a great rest of your weekend. Drive safe out there. Don't forget that I-70 gets pretty congested out there too later on a Sunday afternoon. So make sure, great resource, check out cotrip.org or call 511 ahead of time. Make sure you know what the traffic is doing out there. And or why not, better yet, just stay the night and go in ahead and do the Front Range on Monday morning if that's your plan and what you need to do. But otherwise, drive safe again, take care of yourself, and we'll see you again for another episode of Summit Sunrise.